Well, as usual, I missed most of the excitement. Didn't have the camera running when I did the final push to get the 53 parts car into the straight wall shed. Now the 3rd day of January, and it is unseasonably warm. Actually melting a little bit in the shelter side of the building in the sun. Anyway, everything is in its place. The 52 is now in a place where it's a little nicer working. Got the original 63 license plate cleaned up and ready to install. The same one that you noticed in the original photo from the summer of '63. I literally ran down a 12-volt battery trying to start this thing. I don't know, I think I must have got the carburetor flooded, primed it a little too heavy or something. It took a lot of time, that's for sure. Anyway, what's happening here? I've moved the parts 53 car out of this workshop where it's been for a year, putting it into the storage shed where this 52 was sitting. Because this is the one that I'm more likely going to be working on. I've got new radiator hoses coming, and it's kind of nice to have a furnace handy if it does get cold. One thing I found out, those Cooper tires are just about useless when the snow gets a little slippery. I could barely spin my way up into the shed here. I guess that's what you get when your daytime temperature is about 30 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. Anyway, for now I am going to drain the system because these hoses are still not 100% sealed up. So that's it for today. The project for today, or one of them, I noticed when I had the car running there was a little bit of leakage from this upper water outlet on the head. No matter how I tightened it with the clamp, I couldn't stop the leaking, so I noticed there's a lot of rust and pitting there. So just out of curiosity, I looked at this head from the 53. Let's call it the 53 parts car because it's not going to be running for a while. This, let's not break anything. This water outlet is in a lot better shape than the one I'm using on the 52, so I'm thinking it should be easier to seal up. So I'm going to see if I can remove it. If the bolts don't twist off, that applies to the one on the car too. Give it a little time to soak. Now, that has a gasket underneath it. And that gasket will be destroyed in the removing process. So I guess I'm either going to have to get creative and make a new one out of paper, or check in the spare parts department. Yeah, I'll need the light. It's very dark up here. Okay, we have gaskets. What do we got? first one on the pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a flathead. Wow. Did I get lucky or what? Looks like one new head gasket, intake manifold. Oh boy. Now are these exhaust, or I would almost say those are the water outlet gaskets. That looks like exhaust. Seeing as how there's two of them, and that's what a full set would have in it, I'm betting these are the gaskets I'm looking for. Well, I guess I'm going to take them and oh, come on. I'm going to take them and maybe see how the removal process goes. If I get to the point that I can test them out, then we'll know. We got movement on one. It's good so far. A little more. Oh, wait. That's tight. Free of rust, considering. My guess is this engine hasn't run since 1969. Just going by the license plate on the car. Oh, he's got thermostats. Look at that. Wow. That's an added bonus. And it's a 180. Well, there you go. All right. Stay tuned for more exciting